I love my community or else I wouldn't be here.
I love Kitsap and I love the Kitsap Community Foundation. They have done a wonderful job of building community here.
There isn't any individual that lives here that isn't benefited in some way by the Kitsap Community Foundation.
Kitsap Community Foundation brings together the financial resources like cash or real estate or stocks, and we bring together the financial resources of individuals and families and companies and organizations, and we pool all those resources together and invest them back into our community and the people that live here.
30 years ago, a very small group of people were looking for a scholarship, and they had the foresight to say, you know what, there's going to be needs all the time in the future. Why don't we create something?
When we first started out, it had a very slow beginning.
We were doing a humble little thing to help a few agencies.
The real value of a foundation is that people make donations there with the intent that their donation is going to make a difference, not just today when they give the money, but for the next 10, 20, 30, forever, actually.
One of the first funds we set up was the Martell Music Scholarship Fund. We had an event for the Martell family to set up this fund. She had dementia, but she was there. A real touching moment where the kids, the adult children, were getting up and talking about her and how important music was in her life. Here's Mrs. Martell sitting down and she goes, "That's me!" And it was a memorable moment, but everybody just went, "Wow." And we still have that scholarship fund that gives music scholarships to children each year.
We have a donor advised fund with Kitsap Community Foundation, which my mother established prior to her passing. I have seen the Kitsap Community Foundation grow from being a tiny organization with limited capacity to being really big, and wonderful factor in building community in Kitsap.
What most people might not know about the Kitsap Community Foundation is that we provide a robust, personalized service and expertise to donors and their advisors so that those folks can maximize the tax advantages of their giving, and they can also amplify the impact of those gifts.
A really important thing that Kitsap Community Foundation has done is the Great Give, and that's the annual day of giving.
This year we're celebrating our 10th anniversary of the Great Give, which has raised over $14 million for the nonprofits in our region.
The fact that in Kitsap County there's nearly 400 nonprofits working in various sectors to make life better for all of us, it's incredible that the foundation is in the center to help all of these organizations.
Great Give helps every one of our nonprofits in Kitsap County, and in fact the entire peninsula.
I'm the co-founder and the executive director of Voices of Pacific Island Nations, and we received a grant from the Kitsap Community Foundation. We have a program over at Bremerton High School that's called Navigating Education. Navigating Education program is direct services in tutoring and mentoring, emotion and social support, and also life skills. And a lot of our students are from low-income families. Some of the students having to be the breadwinner for the families. I have several students where they skip class to go to the second lunch because they don't have enough to eat. We need to support the Kitsap Community Foundation so that they can continue to support us. Because right now, as a small nonprofit organization, it's very difficult for us to try to provide direct services at the same time go out there and raise money for the organization.
I love the foundation. I love the strength and the vision of the people I've served with on the board. And I have a lot of trust in the foundation.
I'm going to include the Kitsap Community Foundation in my estate planning this year.
I would certainly recommend the foundation as a recipient of gifts, including my own.
I think you feel good. You know you're part of the community, and no matter what you give, if you give of your time or your money, you're making a difference.
It's hard for me to even put into words what the Kitsap Community Foundation has meant to me. I have seen them develop our communities and make Kitsap a really great place to live with a lot of opportunity for everybody who lives here.